Hello and welcome. My name is Shitij Agrawal. You are watching Innovate. So let's start. In this project, I am going to show you my project for C language which I have created when I was in first year of diploma in computer engineering. In this project, I created a mini operating system, or we say it is a demonstration of operating system using a GUI component. We used DOSBox graphics library to draw some simple shapes and system interrupts to get keyboard and mouse data. And by combining all of these things, we created a simple program which just works as like an mini operating system. It has some uh, mini applications like tic tac toe, piano, currency converter, like that. So let's look at that. And one more thing, in this video I am sharing my code, some of code and trick and techniques that I have used in this project to all of you, so that you can also make projects like this. So let's start. So first of all, I am going to open my project. So let's look at output first. First of all, you are going to see this loading window in front of you. This is the simple animation. After that, we are going to see and login and sign up buttons and one exit one. To first of all, let's create an account using sign up. Click on button, and as you can see, the window appears. Now we have to fill this form. In this form, we added validation as well for input parameters like mobile number, birth date, and password. Let's look at mobile number 112 invalid length. We have to enter 10-digit mobile number over here. Done. Then birth date, if you enter like this, it's not valid, right? We have to enter in the specific format. So let's do that. Done. Now roll number, address, and then password. For password, let's look at, as you can see, we have to enter at least 10 digit password, or we say 10 character password. Let's do that. Done. And then submit. It's going to create our account, and after that we have to do login. Let's do login. Name, what was that? Some, I think. Done. As you can see, we are on our home screen. In our home screen, we can see four application. First one is currency converter, second one is calculator, third one is tic tac toe, and fourth one is piano. So as you can see, these applications are appearing like a button having a logo in front of that. Like we used in our Windows, we see computer button, my computer button, or we say logo, and when we click on that, it gets started. Same here. So let's start currency converter. As you can see, it started. So currency convert can be used to convert one currency into another. So let's convert 1 rupee into $1. So 1 rupees convert into dollar, give answer. So as you can see, this is our result. Now convert $1, convert into rupees, and give answer. As you can see, we got our result. So that's how currency converter work. You can try out this with other currencies as well. So let's clear it and exit. Now we can look at calculator. Over here, let's do some math. 4 multiplied by 55. As you can see, we got our answer. Now do some cube. We have our answer. So that's how calculator works. It have functionalities like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, square, and cube. This is a very simple one. created in GUI. So that's clear, and let's look at next one. Next one is our tic-tac-toe game. Let's start. Click on start button. Now, this is a two-player game. You and your friend can play this. So let's play. As you can see, second player wins. It's diagonal, correct? Press enter and you are back on tic-tac-toe screen. Let's exit. That's how our tic-tac-toe works. Now let's look at piano. Start it. So one, as you can see, our piano screen appear in front of us. We can use our number from 1 to 0 to operate this piano. This is from 1 to 0, 1 2 3 4 5, like that, and then last 0. Now reverse from 0 to 1. Let's play some music. That's how piano works. Let's exit. We're back. So that's how our mini operating system works. As you can see, but it is not a complete operating system, it's just a demonstration. Means we are demonstrating the GUI component which are in our modern operating systems. So let exit. This is the last animation where you can see the name of the developers of this operating mini operating system, we can say. So here are developers. Now let's look at some of our code from which you are going to get some idea how we created this project. So let's open our logo.h file. Logo.h full screen. Okay, so uh, so you are thinking right now how we are going to show logo over there, or we say how we are going to create logo button from scratch, because in graphics.h we do not have any functionalities for button or text field, anything like that. So we have to create all of these functionalities by our own. So for creating the logo over there, we are using bitmap method, where we have to specify color for each pixel, and according to that specification, our our system going to load those UI components. So as you can see, we created a two-dimensional array which specifies our logo, in which we have first row means first row of pixels, second row of pixels, like that. So that's how our logo is get created. As you can see, we are using red color for our currency converters rupees symbol, and in DOS we have in a C language for graphics.h library, they specified number 4 for red color. That's why we specified 4 over here. As you can see, that's how our rupees symbol is get created. This is a currency converters, then this is a logo for piano, then we have for calculator, then for tic-tac-toe, and by using for loop we are printing those logos in front of you. And most important one, our button, how it get created. So this is most important part of entire code, because either you have to create text field or button, or either you have to create any GUI component, you have to create some area which has to be clickable, and you are going to get some event or some of your code get triggered when that particular area, or we say that particular button get pressed. For that, this button function is get created. So in button function, we have to pass number of parameters. Among them, we have to pass first x1, y1 coordinate for that button. That is position where you want to place your button. X2, y2 last coordinate. Then text that you want over that button, color, size, and font of that text that appears over that button. So that's all the parameters of that button. Then first of all we are calculating the xy position for the text over that button. Then we are calling interrupt system interrupts which are provided in DOS for mouse programming. First of all, we are calling first interrupt is for displaying the cursor of the mouse. Second one is for receiving the XY position of that mouse. And once we call that interrupt, we have our XY position in our XY variables. After that, we are setting the drawing color for that rectangle, which is provided in our parameter, and then drawing the rectangle, setting the style of the text, and drawing the text at that particular XY position that we have calculated in text X and Y over here. And now we are checking that if mouse is clicked and the cursor of the mouse is in, or we say is over that button. If it's true, then we are drawing another rectangle to show that depth effect, and then returning one after some delay. That's how we are going to know is that button is clicked or not. If that button is clicked or not, like that. So return 1 and return 0. So to make it work really, we have to make sure that all of this function is get called inside an infinite loop, and you can put this button function inside an if condition, like that if 1 is equals to this button function inside an while loop. And you can see if this true, if this function gets triggered, or we say if this function returns 1 means button get clicked. And now inside that if block you can write whatever you want uh, for functioning, means if the button is clicked, do this, that, like that. So that's how our button code works, and that's how these all things work. These are very teeny tiny components of this whole project. By using this component, we created this our mini operating system, we can say. But this is not a complete operating system. This is just a demonstration of UI. That's why this is mini one. So thank you for watching. Hit like if you like this video, and do subscribe to our channel. And until next time, bye bye.